Good morning, everyone. Here I am with the champ, the beast that clapped everyone's cheeks. This deck was very impressive. So difficult, so oppressive, because I could not beat that. I got them, played against him one time and said, nope, I couldn't do anything. I asked for God, for the Shinto ones, from Buddha, from Allah. I need all the help. By God, I could not get the heart of the cards. The spirit was broken, yielded, chained. Nothing could help me. You weren't there, Yugi. Kaiba didn't give me his credit card. Enough about me. Here we have the store champs in Wolf Spider, Sean, showing us his deck profile.
So guys, this is my deck profile. I've been playing 4 Aizen Protectors, 4 Windmill Engineers, 4 Dream Fairies, 4 Wind Strike Vanguard, 4 Trained Hawks, 3 Vigilant Sentries, 2 Eternal Magistrate, 4 Swift Recruits, 4 Stalwart Shieldmates. So yeah, these are my allies. Let me explain what they do to my deck. Stalwart Shieldmates basically a meat shield. It prevents heavy damage that can be dealt in opponent's first turn, like Icebound Slam if you're against Nico. Swift Recruits' purpose is the same. Also, they will give their purpose, loading memory. Eternal Magistrate. These babies counters a lot of decks here. Sylvies, Tristan, Merlins, so that they cannot spam their cards from material deck, or they cannot use their dungeon guides as well. Or when I'm up against Wind Tristans, I can counter their Siege of the Winds. Next, Vigilant Sentries, a bigger mid shield that can help me sustain more. Trained Hawks. So the purpose of these birds is to kill stealth units, Dream Fairies, Snow Fairies, something like that one. I've been squaring up against wind control, wind allies, water controls. When they have their Dream Fairies, they will bounce my unit. I cannot play it anymore. I'm not having my wind con. So yeah, I play Trained Hawk, bonk. Next one, purpose of Wind Strike Vanguards. This is a 2-3 stats card. It can sustain damage, same like Trained Hawk. For example, I already built my board. I have one of these, or some allies, I mean. Then the opponent chose to Hurricane Sweep or Flame Sweep. Whenever I face Merlins, they can still retaliate because they have Vanguards. Basically, they're weak. Dream Fairies counters a lot. That's why this card is on the category 3 of archive ban list for how many months. When facing up against water, bounce the Frostwinds Paladins. When facing against wind allies, bounce their Windcon cards like Shimmer Cloaks or their meat shields, then Windmill Engineers. This girl's the goat. This will help you build your influence. So I am abusing Windmill Engineers using Aizen Protectors. So let's say I play them. I drew one card to memory. If the opponent chooses not to kill this girl, I can just call Aizen, bounce it back, imbue 2, play it again, draw again. So resources, resource control. I have cards to follow up Windmill Engineers, like Reclaim. Serves the same purpose. We are done on my allies. So now let's talk about my shenanigans. So Reclaim. I mean, you know this card. It bounces every card that you need to protect or to abuse, such as a Windmill Engineer. It has a value when you are going to bounce Dream Fairies, because whenever your first Dream Fairy serves the purpose, just reclaim it. Call it again, then bounce another card. Next, Stifling Trap, the must-have of Windex. This card negates every on-enter of allies. You can kill the Storm Slimes. Dungeon Guides, negate it. Against Merlin, Dungeon Guides, oh hell no. Stifling that. Dream Fairy, my ally, oh hell no again. Veiling Breeze. On the turn that my Tunaris has gone, I'll just play Veiling Breeze. Let's say show 3, preventing 3 damages every instance for the rest of the turn. Also, Spell Shield Win. This is an underappreciated card. It can counter Shadow Strike from Tristan Umbra. Let's say it's unblockable because it bypasses Taunt. It cannot be intercepted. So up against Tristans, I'm not calling every ally. I am making sure that my hand is many. When I spam my allies, let's say they are going to Ensnaring Fumit, I'll bounce it to my hand, then they will play the Razi, remove prep, then I cannot activate anything at all. That's broken. I'm not spamming my allies. Whenever they're on their Shadow Strike turn, you can see that I have Taunt and Intercept. They're not expecting a Spell Shield Win on hand. It can prevent the Shadow Strike damage. It can give a buff to my ally whenever I prevented 3 or more. The cool interaction is, I know that they have Karazi. If they're setting up, I'll just play Veiling Breeze. I'll show them 2 if I have. After that, I'll play Spell Shield Win. Technically, I'm not being ODK'd in that turn, even though they will use their Karazi. because I already activated it. So what I'm doing against those kind of decks, at the beginning of their recollection, I am popping Veiling Breeze right away. By the time that they will remove a prep counter from their champion using the Karazi, I know that they're going for that OTK. As a response, I play Spell Shield Wind so that I won't be killed. Fairy Whispers. It can help you dig for the card that you need. You're squaring up against decks that needs to level up fast. Need to dig for my Stifling Traps, Eternal Magistrates. This is really good. Just pay 1, check top 3, rearrange it, show the top card if it's a wind, add to hand. I always play this at the start of the end phase of the opponent. From there, I'll play like GCR to dig, to set up. That's for my win cards. Now, Inspiring Call. Most of my allies, they have 1 attack, 2 health, or 2 attack and 3 health. My opponents here, they can take it. So they usually ping my face. When I already have my board, let's say I have 3 small allies, 1-2-1-2 sweep recruits, stalwart shield mates, just bonk with my Tenoris. Whenever I have weapon, cast Inspiring Call for 1. If you have 2, the 3-1 cost unit will be 12. The win con. Heavy bonk. If they leave their field vulnerable, they just have 1 intercept or 1 taunt, you can just smoke bound that, then bonk the face, then do an Inspire Call combo to finish the game. That's pretty much it. That's the cards that I've been running on my main deck. Now, for my material deck, I'm not running cards that a Guardian deck really needs. Spirit, the Wind, Bulwark, Ornamental, Wind Blast Kite Shield. This is a good card to have. Whenever I'm on my Inspire Call turn, materialize this, give +1 to my unit. If it's swing for 5, then I have a lot of allies to finish the game as well. For the Bulwark, you can using this one to clear a chunkier allies on field. This Windless Kite Shield, you can link this on your Ancient Protector. You can use Ancient Protector to clear the board and to defend you as well, because it has Vigor. Next, level 2 Tenoris, level 1. For the toolkits that I have, Eye of Argus. Whenever they have a stealth unit, then I'll pop Eye of Argus. Safeguard Amulet to sustain, Rise, Fireballs for Merlins, Storm Slimes. Yeah, the best card, Proclamation. If you notice, playing GA, the more resources that you have, the more chances of winning, right? Let's slow that shit. Control the game. I play this on their turn, they draw 1. Then they choose to Creative Shock. It's already 3. They cannot take advantage of their hasties anymore. This is really best card to control almost every deck that I face. Tariff Ring against aggro decks. Smoke Bombs. For an example, I am squaring up against Tenoris, and they choose to bonk me with Heavy Swing. For me, to prevent the damage while saving Ancient Protector as well. So retaliate with Ancient, then popping Smoke Bombs. Basically, the attack will fizzle. Ancient is now on stealth, then they can deal 3 still. Because that's what the ruling says. So plus I got a draw. So yeah, win-win. GCR. Good card. I don't know why it's 3k just for the draw. And for my sideboard, I am siding 1 Eternal Magistrate to have more floodgates on round 2 after sidings. Arrow Traps. For MK3s. Wind Allies. That buff thing, then second wind. For the first attack, Arrow Trap. That's it. Chaining Gales. So by the time that they will escape the wreckage something, I'll chain it to the Chaining Gale. Escape the wreckage will fizzle. Wind Resonance Bubble, or low budget GCR, Water Resonance Bubble. I don't run the fire one because I already have my type. I just need to restrict them. I don't need to raise resources against them. But yep, it's pretty much it. That's my deck that can par with metas. It's how you play. Decision making really matters. It's not that when you square against meta decks, they automatically win. If you know your play, and if you know how to side against them, you can win. And that's it. Thank you, Wolf Spider. And
In other words, skill issue for those who
I was gonna say, John Chino was a skill issue for you. And for me,
I was holding back so much things that I wouldn't want to say when I saw that.
this is not mine, by the way, guys. It's his.
It is breathable, 100%, 10 out of 10.